So thank you all the devotees for giving this wonderful opportunity to glorify Krishna system, glorify Krishna, getting connected to all of you. And I'm sure you have worked all day around. It's 8:30, right? In the evening now, 8:40 around. It's not an easy time to concentrate, but I'm grateful for your determination to hear about Krishna's glory. And I hope I can do justice to your time given today. So the topic suggests a very simple topic. So we we all join to this Krishna consciousness with a purpose. And Srila Prabhupada started this organization, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, with a purpose. And that purpose is simple living, high thinking. That's the main purpose to start this institution there. And even if you see the 7 purposes, the 6th purpose is simple living, high thinking. And as you go under, the purposes which are bottom are kind of foundational purposes. The last is distribution of books and periodicals and printing. So it starts from there, and then this, and then we will build upon all those things. And Srila Prabhupada has this cherished desire that all his followers adapt to this lifestyle where they are self-sufficient. So we are discussing this subject today because we have experienced different lifestyle around the world and different philosophy of living, making life, earning your livelihood. And we know many things about this, but the real Krishna conscious lifestyle is what our scriptures are teaching. So after hearing Prabhupada book, we understand that we have to take all our decisions depending on Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. So if our decisions are not in line with these teachings, then we are free to take decision because Krishna doesn't intervene in that because he has given us free will, but we will not achieve the purpose. So the most important part is that we use our free will to exercise that everything we do is in line with Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. So because Srila Prabhupada wants us to be living a simple life, because Shastra speaks about the glory of simple living and high thinking. So it is very, very important for us to at least know about it and have it as our aim of life. Because if you don't know about it, we will just continue living what we are doing now. And in general, I've been visiting America since 2016 now. So 6 times I visited US, Canada, and other parts. So this time was a experience where most of the devotees were sharing that it's really a hard life what we are living here. And that realization is coming now, that because of their sincerity and devotion, Krishna is making them to understand that the lifestyle which we are adopting now is quite challenging. So we should make services also. If Krishna is not in the mind, then it is Shrame Vahi Kevalam. So the simple living ensures that every moment you have a facility.
Sorry, am I the only one not able to hear, Prabhuji?
Yeah, I think, it's Prabhuji's network is... Hare Krishna, Prabhu. The network is not that great. I think Prabhuji got disconnected. So, Prabhu, I think, the network is little slow in between. Like, it was going very smoothly. After that, it was, I think you muted. You're muted, Prabhu.
Okay, sorry. In Vrindavan, this is little challenge here for internet because we are a small village. What do we know about this technological thing? But in America, everything is quite working nicely as far as technology is concerned. So
that's why sometimes you get spoiled when you have everything.
kindly bear with me for that inconsistency in the internet. Yeah. So Srila Prabhupada was very strongly emphasizing this point even in the end of his life, that his followers should adapt to this lifestyle. And what we see now is we are depending more and more on industrial products, all the facilities which are artificial. And as we are connected to this artificial, unnatural way of living, our association is with mostly with dead matter. If you see around you, everything is just dead. There is no life in it. But if you live on the land with the cows, in the nature, like any of us plan a vacation, where do we go? We go to a natural place, right? We go where there are rivers, there are mountains, where there is forest. We don't go to build to see buildings. There, I mean, you have to be an insane person to do that. But in general, people are not insane. They understand where they get peace of mind, where they can really recuperate their energies and refocus on the real purpose of life. So in general, this is a taste. As Prabhupada says, that Krishna consciousness is there in our heart, but it is in dormant situation. So as we chant Hare Krishna more and more, it becomes alive. We wake up from there. So as soon as we get connected to the nature, that desire or that inclination, that natural inclination to be in that environment is already in there. So it's not foreign to our it's not foreign to us something. It is very much our our consciousness. It's very much our consciousness to have that lifestyle. But somehow we are not trained like that, or we have never got this opportunity to live like that. So we are kind of thinking that it is not for me. But these industrial products, as I was speaking, is making us more and more godless. We cannot concentrate on the Lord because everything is dead. So we cannot appreciate the creation of Krishna, because whatever we are using today is all dead matter coming from industries. And Prabhupada said this is all Ugra Karma. So as we can stay connected to more and more industrial systems, we become more and more godless. So like your purpose is to become God conscious, Krishna conscious, but then all your decisions are opposite to it. We stay connected to things which are mostly industrial products, and we don't depend on the natural products. So it is kind of an incompatible situation for our consciousness to understand, or our mind, or to judge what is real goal of our life. It sends confusing messages to us. We are sending confusing message. Oh, okay, you say Krishna Krishna in the morning, and then the whole day you are doing something Ugra Karma. So it's kind of uh, not befitting to that decision making. It says that something is going wrong, and we all subconsciously feels that every moment during the day that something is going wrong, but that connection is not coming. So I would like to share the screen now. And is it visible?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So uh, this is a big presentation. We have a full seminar we do in Vrindavan. It's a like 10-12 hour seminar we do like on weekends, like 3 hours, 1.5 hour each day, Saturday, Sunday. Then it takes like 3 weeks. So, but we will try to touch basic about it. And so this is the context of the presentation, that we want stable families, living peaceful life, prosperity, physical security, free to pursue spiritual beliefs. We want good food, good air, good water, time for family, friends, community. Then we want real education. So real education means an education which enables us to take proper decisions, so that we become Krishna conscious. That is only education. Other Prabhupada said every other thing is a technological art. You're just learning an art to make a livelihood. But education is which connects you to Krishna. That is real education. And we have to be behaving in a fashion that all our generations also get this facility. We have to behave on the foundation of ethical and human behavior for all life. So we should be quite conscious about all the living beings around us. Not only this world is not just for humans, but it is for all 84 lakh species Krishna has created, and they all have a wonderful function to perform, to serve the creator, Sri Krishna. And then we have to look the environmental aspect, regenerating the soils, the diverse communities, earth, land, rivers, lakes, oceans, everything is just depleting. So we cannot be having a good lifestyle in isolation. We cannot think that we will just take all decisions for humans and we will be happy. It's not possible. It is not possible. So this is a holistic context. In general, in one word, if I define this means we have to become Krishna conscious. So Srila Prabhupada wanted us to become Krishna conscious, and that should be our lifestyle, that should be our driving force for all the decisions we take. Even the Shastra says this is from Vedic, is a quality of what is quality of life is defined here, that well-being for all the people, the king should rule along the right path, the brahmanas and the cow should be protected, and all the beings in the world become happy. You see, Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu, all the beings is very important because we are connected. We are all connected to that, Krishna's, like we know Wi-Fi, we don't see the wire, but it is all connected, all the instruments in the office. Similarly, this whole universe through Paramatma. Paramatma is common in all of us. So we are connected to that Paramatma in our heart. Paramatma is common element which is connected. So, and we are all part and parcel. So unless and until we all work to please that Paramatma in all our decisions, we can never become happy. It's not possible. This is from Bhagavatam. So Brahmaji was also trying his own way. So here Prabhupada writes a purport that instead of defeating Krishna and Balram, Krishna, Brahma himself was defeated, or he could not understand what Krishna was doing. Since Brahma, the chief person within this universe, was so bewildered, just imagine Brahma, just the creator, was bewildered. What is to be said of so-called scientists and philosophers? Right now, we are driving our lifestyles on what scientists are preaching to us, what technology we are receiving from them, but we are not accepting Krishna's technology. What is Krishna's technology? Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam sharanam. This is what Krishna wants from us. We should give up all tiny efforts to defy the arrangement of Krishna. Whatever arrangement he proposes, we should accept. That is what is expected from us. But this is not kind of, against our current mindset. Our mindset is totally different to what we are reading now. Because we are taught the entire system is preaching us against being becoming God conscious. So it is not very easily sinking into our lifestyle. But if you will try, if you have that desire, it will be very, very easy. So instead, whatever arrangement he proposes, we should accept. This is always better. For this will make us happy. So this is the faith element now. Whatever Krishna is arranging for us, that is better. For this will make us happy. So the moment you accept situations Krishna is arranging, you are always happy. The more we try to defeat Krishna, the more we become implicated in Krishna's Maya. So the whole world today is trying to create a system which is independent of Krishna's system. So when it's too hot, we want to put AC, we want to travel so much, so we have invented vehicles and others. So we wanted more food production, so we started using chemical fertilizers, the water table depleted, water quality depleted, food quality depleted. So everything has unintended consequences if we go against the Krishna system. But one who has reached the point of surrendering to the instructions of Krishna, Mameve Prapadyanti, is liberated, free from Krishna Maya. Power of Krishna is just like a government that cannot be overcome. First of all, there are laws, and then there is police power, and beyond that, there is military power. Therefore, what is the use of trying to overcome the power of government? Similarly, what is the use of trying to challenge Krishna? So all our current lifestyles created is challenging Krishna's system. We are not accepting it, rather we are questioning it. We are not, in a way, in a subtle way, it is envying Krishna. In a very subtle form, if we analyze, we think that we can do better than what God can. We think that we can make a better solution for this world to live in than what Krishna gave us to live. So because of that thought process, we have landed here. Where we have landed? This elephant. We are living with this elephant in the room. And this elephant is growing more and more healthier and stronger. All the world policies, government, institutions, we talk about religious institutions, we talk about educational institutions, we talk about individual families. None of them want these problems, which the elephant is signifying. But you will see not one problem has been solved despite of the effort in this direction, because the real understanding is missing. The consciousness is not right. The consciousness is to challenge Krishna's system. The consciousness is to prove that we know better than the creator. The consciousness is to exploit, but the consciousness required is to cooperate. So a big issue everyone is aware of, but is being ignored because everybody finds discussion about it uncomfortable. Not one. You observe this, not one thing has been addressed. Best of the scientists, best of the technocrats, best of the arrangements, whatever they call it, so-called arrangement, no solution. only getting aggravated. But now we have accepted it. We think that, oh, Krishna no, Krishna is a very loving father. Krishna is our well-wisher. Krishna wants us to be living a very nice life, chanting his name all the time, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, hearing nice association of the devotees. But because we have this contrary view in our mind, we are not ready to change it. So it's a conscious decision we need to take. That is, I think, that is that conscious decision that I want to become Krishna conscious. I want to accept the path given by Guru Sadhu. That is the high thinking we are talking about. It's not something that we will have some extra thing on our heads or something else, but it is just change in your consciousness. Simple change. And that simple change is what Krishna demands in Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharman parityaja, mamekam sharanam. Nothing much. He's not asking more. He's telling, I am your well-wisher. Don't worry, I will take care of it. So that determination, faith, patience that what Prabhupada showed us, just imagine how Srila Prabhupada depicted practically to the whole world and came to US. He didn't knew no one there. They had no money. So we don't need money. We don't need any contacts. We don't need anything. Only need is to get connected to Krishna. That will make us happy. That will make our life successful. But all the paradigms we have are kind of a monkey paradigm, which we'll discuss now. Like, okay, we will skip this. Monkey. So this is a small experiment a group of scientists were doing. They placed 5 monkeys in a cage and in the middle a ladder with banana on the top, as you can see here. So every time a monkey went up the ladder, the scientists soaked the rest of the monkeys with cold water. And as a result,
Prabhuji, we cannot see your screen.
you cannot see my
Yeah,
screen.
we're still in the elephant one. I think. Yes, now
Oh,
it's
now it's moving.
Yeah.
So I start again. So a group of scientists placed 5 monkeys in a cage and in the middle a ladder with banana on the top. Every time a monkey went up the ladder, the scientists soaked the rest of the monkey with cold water. So it is natural for a monkey, when he sees banana, it will go to eat. But then when he was going, the other monkeys were punished for that. So after some time, what happened is then the monkey started beating. Any monkey will go up, they will beat him up. Because the moment some monkey go up, the scientists will put cold water on the rest of the monkeys. They started beating up the monkeys trying to climb the ladder. So after some time, no monkey dared to go up the ladder regardless of the temperature because they fear that beating now. If I will go up, somebody will beat me. So they stopped doing that. So now what the scientists did, then they decided to substitute one of the monkey. The first thing this new monkey did was to go up the ladder, a new one, because he didn't know the norm of the room. He thought, banana, I'm monkey, I should eat banana. Banana, he started climbing. But after several beatings, the new member learned not to climb the ladder, even though never knew why. He has never seen this cold water shower, but they were just beating him. The moment he will try to start beating him, then the scientists replaced the second monkey and the same occurred. Even the first monkey participated on the beating now for the second monkey. A third monkey was changed and the same was repeated, beating. The fourth was substituted and the beating.
Prabhuji got issues. Kindly. Om Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
To go the bladder, the answer would be, I don't know. That's how the things are done around here today. So everybody is living a lifestyle which we think or which we are pleased that will make us happy, will make us comfortable, will make us, but no, we have to adapt the lifestyle which is fully Krishna conscious. That is simple living, which is given by the creator. We cannot accept a lifestyle given by a scientist or a philosopher or somebody who himself is full of 4 defects. We have to accept it from the creator because he knows what will make us more and more Krishna conscious. Nobody else knows it. So never let your education limit you from learning new things. So does this sound similar? Have we experienced such things, like how like, things are put into our mind, even though we don't accept many times, but if everybody is doing, we are forced to do it. But that will not help us to reach our goal of life, which is to become Krishna conscious, which is to be living with a like the families are split now. Husband goes to work, wife goes to work, son goes here, daughter goes there. I mean, they're dismantled. And in Krishna's system, where we live on the land, we are serving the cows, we're having our own vegetables, fruits, flowers, everything growing there. We are fully staying 24 hours with our family, chanting Hare Krishna mantra, reading Srimad Bhagavatam. And this is what we are running for today. This is what we are running for today, just some food. And Prabhupada says in one of his class that the reason for scarcity of food is lack of God consciousness. That's the only reason. Because Krishna provides to all the species. Why will he not provide to us? So that is the challenge we are going through today, that we don't have that high thinking in our understanding, and we want to continue our lifestyles as per what we have learned from the society. So we see that all our decisions we are taking are all human doing. What is human doing is anthropocentric. And all decisions we make do not consider the other well-being of other species. So we are not considering anyone. We just kill everything. Every single decision we take is to kill other species or to disturb them. And the moment we do this, it has a cascading effect on us, and we are getting more and more disturbed. We are getting more and more troubled. So we see the human society suffering with increasing number of diseases. On the other hand, we have to be behaving like a human being. Human being means just be one of the being among all the other living beings. Don't try to think that you are the dominating species on the planet. No, we are certainly intelligent, more intelligent than the other species. So we are assigned the responsibility to take care of the others. In one of the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam, in Canto 1, Chapter 10, Text 4, Srila Prabhupada writes that we human beings are the elder brother for other species. So it is we are destined to be taking care of them. This is how we are made responsible, that we should take care of the other species, not that we exploit them. So all decisions made should simultaneously consider the well-being of all the other species. If we are ignoring them, that means we are ignoring us, we are ignoring ourselves. No, we are not ignoring them. Ultimately, it falls on us. So it's very, very important that we focus, like this Bhagavatam shloka says, one should treat animals such as deer, camel, ass, monkey, mice, snake, birds, and flies exactly like one's own son. How little difference there actually is between children and these innocent animals. This is one of the shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, and the title is Ideal Life. The title of this chapter 14 is Ideal Life. Narad Muni is instructing Yudhishthira Maharaj. So these are very, very important points for us to understand. And Srila Prabhupada also wrote many letters where he emphasized the importance of having our own arrangement, which is independent. This life will be very simple, simple life, nice, and this will make an arrangement where we can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra peacefully. There will be no anxiety. A lot of time will be left for an extremely important part of our movement. We must become self-sufficient by growing our own grains, producing our own milk. Then there will be no question of poverty. So develop these farm communities as far as possible. They should be developed as an ideal society, depending on natural products, not industry. So we have to, at least wherever we are today, we have to shift our consumption, our requirements to minimum, and that minimum has to be also all natural products. Industry has simply created godlessness because this impacts your consciousness. If you eat something which is growing from the land, for example, potato, you eat that, make a sabji, eat that, that is still growing from the land. But when you process it to frying and then making chips out of it, which is stored for months and months and months, it makes no sense. It is just going to make us more and more godless. Godlessness will increase by consuming the industrial product. Every single thing we see, we are just using industrial product. So this is impacting our consciousness. Because they are growing to make money. They are not spreading love through that. But Mother Earth is providing everything out of love for us if it is done in a right perspective. Even with the Mother Earth, there is a lot of exploitation going on. Forcefully, people are trying to exploit from her. And we know how Mother Earth was doing things when King Vena was there. And then when Prithu Maharaj came, Mother Earth was feeling more sheltered, and then she was giving abundant production. So this is from the Shastra. But the current paradigm says If you want to increase production, use tractor, use chemical, everything is Ugra consciousness. Most important, we are a spirit soul, we are not a body. Our purpose is to satisfy the needs of the soul, not satisfying the need of the body. Need of species are provided food by the Supreme Lord. Why not we? Why not we? Why not Krishna will provide food to us? Certainly will provide. So Bhagavad Gita explains that man and animal must have food in order to maintain their bodies, and the production of the food is dependent on rain, and the rain is dependent on chanting Hare Krishna. Therefore, let everyone chant Hare Krishna, eat nicely, keep their bodies fit and healthy. This is ideal life. And so, according to Vedic economics, the real wealth is grains, dhanena dhanvan, gavena dhanvan. If you have more grains, if you have more cows, that is wealth. And in Corona, we got a trailer of that. That if you don't have cows, if you don't have grain, now even in America now, I heard there is heavy scarcity of rice, and the price of rice skyrocketed 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. People are hoarding rice, assuming that they will never get rice in their life now because you don't have land and cows. But just imagine a situation where you have your own land, you have your own cows. Whatever happens to this world, you are still independent, and it is more economical decision to do that. To make a house, you need at least 100,000, 200,000, sometimes $500,000 in US to have a decent house. But in that much amount, you can have so much of land that you can make a house there and live your life peacefully. You don't have to go anywhere to beg money for. It's that simple. But the paradigm, as we heard this monkey paradigm. The monkey paradigm is make a house, take mortgage, take a car, take mortgage, take a phone, take mortgage, and this is how everybody is living. So we are also living like that. But it is not making us God conscious. It is not making us Krishna conscious. So if our conscious decision is to become Krishna conscious, then every decision has to be in line. We cannot say that, no, I want to become Krishna conscious, but I will not change the way I am doing things. It's not possible. Then the result will be same. Result won't change. So this is very, very important that we focus on this part and all other things. But these two are artificial necessities, like grain and milk. This is important. Other is all artificial necessities created by man to kill his valuable life at the human level and waste his time in things which are not needed. So now if you look around you, there are so many things we have created which has nothing to do or it will in no way help us to become Krishna conscious. All we need is to maintain the body and soul together. And if we do that, that is a perfect scheme. But we are making schemes which are making us more and more godless, and we can't focus on Krishna. Like if we talk about Vrindavan life, what was Vrindavan life? Just imagine, we are all dreaming to be in Vrindavan. We want to have that lifestyle in Vrindavan. So what was Krishna was living in a simple village lifestyle. So Krishna's program is like that. So Prabhupada says our program is to live there depending on agriculture and cow. That should be the economic solution. And peacefully be in Krishna consciousness, chant Hare Krishna. That is Vrindavan scheme. In one more place, Prabhupada says, everywhere green, everywhere cows, everywhere Krishna is Vrindavan. So, we need cows, Krishna, and land to be in Vrindavan. So, that is the Vrindavan mood. Vrindavan mood is doing everything to please Krishna. That was the speciality of Brajbasis. They had no desire. They had no other desire but to please Krishna, to serve Krishna. They were constantly meditating that what can we do to please Krishna? That is Vrindavan. That is why Vrindavan is glorious. So this is an example. Krishna showed us that how we can live in Vrindavan. So certainly the Vrindavan where we are here today in India is glorious because Krishna was here. But you can manifest Vrindavan anywhere, as Srila Prabhupada said, if you can work as per Krishna's plan, not as per our plan. So our plan is what we have learned from our environment, from society, from the current so-called education system is defeating Krishna's arrangement. They don't accept that. But Guru, Sadhu and Shastra says that we have to live our life as per what Krishna wants. But we are totally against that system. Totally. So this is from that 110.4, as I said. We are all creatures of material nature. In Bhagavad Gita, it is said that Lord himself is the seed-giving father and material nature is the mother of all living beings. Thus, Mother Nature has enough foodstuff both for animals and for man by the grace of Father Sri Krishna. The human very clearly given in the purport. Prabhupada is clearly specifying our duty, our service, and we need to follow this. So, Vrindavan life is not difficult, it is very much in reach, but we need to make a conscious decision that yes, Krishna is my well-wisher, Krishna is my best friend, Krishna is just waiting for me to turn around towards him and accept his instruction how to live life. So this Vedic paradigm teaches us that everything is perfect in Krishna's creation. And if we accept that perfection given by the Lord and live our life accordingly, we have scarcity of nothing. This scarcity is a fear given to the human society by the current leaders of the world. How can the system be imperfect? Where Krishna says, I am the controller. If Krishna is controlling, everything is rightly available. But because we intervene in that system, we don't allow that system to perform. So we are suffering the unintended consequences in our life. So what we are requesting here is need for paradigm shift from human doing to human being. We cannot solve our problems with the thinking we used when we created them. So we have to change. Like you can say that, oh, this phone is not good, I can have a better phone. But phone has not solved any problem today. It is just only aggravating the situation. So as you keep innovating new and new things, but if it is not in line with Krishna's arrangement, it will only spread godlessness in the society. It is not going to solve the real problem we want to solve. Problem of good food, good air, good water, problem where we can spend time with our families, where we can, the challenges where we cannot chant our rounds peacefully, where we can chant more. All these challenges, if we want to address, we have to change our lifestyle. We cannot keep a materialistic lifestyle. Today, we are just mimicking a lifestyle. Nothing much has changed in a way. The whole lifestyle is just mimicking them. What the world is doing, we are doing that. And that too, maybe 3-4 hours of devotional service and 18 hours of mundane association. Most of the time, we are talking politics, sports, cinema, serials, movies, office work, whatever is there. And that consciousness to connect it to Krishna is very, very challenging. So, but this simple lifestyle where we are living on the land with cows, having our wonderful association around us, and trying to practice consciousness, spreading the message of Krishna consciousness around that. So this will increase preaching also. And devotees think that when we adapt this simple living lifestyle, we'll be aloof from this world. No. Even today, majority of the people of the world live in village. I give Indian statistics, 68% of India resides in village even today. So taking a population of 140 crore, almost 100 crore lives in villages. So if you don't expand this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, where he says, what is that? Prithvi te yate nagaradi gram sarvatra prachar hoye be mora naam. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted this mission to reach out to every village and town. So that is possible with the help of this lifestyle, which is connected to land and cows, because this is how the cities run. Just imagine a situation. The villages top supply. What will we do with our bank balance? Just imagine. You are not getting milk is not coming from the farms, and no eatables are coming. What will we do in the cities? Tell me that. Not possible. Not even, we cannot even live. The whole conspiracy going on today is to exploit the village people so that the exploitation in the city can continue. Because if they don't supply, so the prices are regulated for them. Oh, okay, we'll buy at this price wheat, this price corn, this price vegetable, this price this. So, and then they give a lot of subsidy to them so that they collect tax from you, they give them subsidy. They buy them at a discounted price and give. So basically, the government is preaching us that we are helping you city people, okay? You just pay us tax and we are giving you food to eat. And they're telling to the farmers, okay, we are helping you. You give us food at this price and we will give you subsidy. So they are taking from you and giving to them and enjoying. So the government today what we see, their policies are not in line to make the citizens of the world happy. They are trying, but they have not succeeded because of the foundation, the Krishna consciousness is missing. So till the time the driving force of our decision is to become Krishna conscious, all our decisions will be wrong. All our decisions will have unintended consequence. So the high thinking that is demanded, and Srila Prabhupada says simple living high think, that high thinking is to be meditating on every decision we take is Krishna conscious. Every decision we take should take us to Krishna, not otherwise. Otherwise, how is it possible to achieve Krishna just like that? It will not happen. So this chanting process is certainly aiding, it is helping us. And this is not an accident that I met Mataji in Baltimore when I came this year, and she spoke to me that why don't you address our devotees? And then somehow Prabhu wrote to me for the class, and I agreed. Then I was thinking what to speak. Then one devotee suggested me that you speak on this. So nothing happens by chance in Krishna's creation. Everything is perfectly in line. It is arranged just for us. So we are here today. So we are hearing this message. And if he wishes so, if he desires so to serve him in this capacity, he will also manifest that in our life immediately. But we need to desire, we have to exercise that free will that we want to do this. And then he will keep changing things. If we depend on him 100%, then he will keep changing things for us. But we will see that we are becoming more and more Krishna conscious. So in simple living, the primary two principles is farming, which is taking care of Mother Earth, and cow protection means taking care of Mother Cow. When I speak Mother Cow, it is cows, bulls, calves. This is all be taking care. So in Bhagavatam, Prabhupada writes about cow protection, 117.3, that in Kali Yuga, the calves are separated from the cows as early as possible for purpose which may not be mentioned in these pages of Bhagavatam. The cow stands with tears in her eyes. The Shudra milkman draws from the cow artificially, and when there is no milk, the cow is sent to slaughter. These greatly sinful acts are responsible for all the troubles in the present society. So we see that we are procuring milk from various sources. As Prabhupada is also strongly writing here that the Shudras are artificially taking milk from the cow, and if we drink that milk, we are not benefiting out of it. And then he writes that these grateful sinful acts are responsible for all troubles of the society today. So whatever challenge we see today, the major reason is the calf is separated from the cow and the cow is separated from the land. So till the time we connect to ourselves to the land, we connect cow to the land, we connect the cow and the calf together, till then we cannot achieve quality life for us because we are still failing to address the root cause of all the problems in the world, which is taking care of Mother Cow and Mother Earth. So Srila Prabhupada wanted us to live a simple life on land and with cows. That can solve all economic problems. Prabhupada writes in 110.4 that if you live on land with cows, that can solve all economic problems. All. So if we have faith in the words of our founder Acharya, we should aspire for this. We should try to preach this message more and more. And we should try to adapt this lifestyle, Like in another verse, he says, it is said there that the cows, this is during the time of Yudhishthira Maharaj, when he was the king. Yudhishthira Maharaj was the king, he was treating all species as praja. Today, the government doesn't treat all species as a praja, as citizens. They treat only humans as citizens. Other things, we have to run revolutions and, departments to protect them, but still they are abused. So it is said that here that the cows used to moisten the pasturing land with milk because their milk bags with fatty and the animals were joyful. So animals were joyful. So Prabhupada says, if you make the cows happy, that is the perfection of cow protection program. And how to make cows happy is to connect them with the land where they can graze, to connect them with the calf where they live, they can have access to their family. So Prabhupada is saying, do they not require therefore proper protection for a joyful life by being fed with a sufficient quantity of grass in the field? This is very important. Today, people feed grass, but it is in a confined area where they are passing stool, urine. It is like a shochalay. I don't know what you call shochalay, kind of a toilet area, where you pass stool and urine. You can't eat at that same place. But today all the arrangements are in US they call it CAFO, confined animal feeding operations. This confined animal feeding operations is not Krishna's system. Krishna was grazing cows every day. He used to move out with the cows every single day in the Brahma Murtha. We'll graze them whole day and come back in the evening. So unless and until we adopt this principle of grazing, Even in America now, we have grazing schools. There are Americans want to learn grazing and develop their farms like this. So Rodale Institute is one of the very important institutes in America, and they are preaching, they are promoting this concept of grazing cows. And they have accepted that without grazing cows, we cannot protect this planet. And there will be only, United Nations has declared an alarming situation that only 65 harvests are left. After 65 harvests, the land all over the world will be in no position to grow food. This is what they have declared already. So it's a very situation to get connected to Mother Earth and take care of mother cows and regenerate our soils, make the soil healthy. So if the soil is healthy, then the fruits, vegetables growing on it will be healthy. And when they will be healthy, then the cows grazing on it will be healthy. And then human gets healthy milk and healthy grains and vegetables. Otherwise, it's an illusion to think that by exploiting earth, exploiting cow, exploiting other species, we can have a healthy life. Not possible. So if we really wish a healthy, happy, simple life, we need to be getting connected to soil, take care of Mother Earth. It is not a sentiment. It's a science. It's a whole science to understand this. That how connecting to land, everybody was living so happily in the world. So there is a conversation where Mahamsa Prabhu asked, so we should not get a tractor. Prabhupada said, no. When you have got bulls, why should you get? So there are so many. We shall never use artificial fertilizer on our farm. It is forbidden in the Shastra. If you plant easily grown crops once in a year, then the earth will not become exhausted. Don't overuse the land. So now we see Mother Earth is overused. We want to grow twice a year, thrice a year, 4 times a year. We continuously want to exploit her. But we have to spend more time for Krishna consciousness. So we have to work less because we don't need to work so much to get our food. Krishna has arranged a system where he's arranging food for all. No other species work for food. It is just growing and they are getting it. So it is very, very important that we reduce our focus from this industrial product, focus more on this aspect of simple living, and most importantly, simple eating. Produce versus product. So we are consuming products today. Everything that comes in a packed form, processed form, is a product. They call it value added, but actually it is not value added, it is value depleted. Only the price, the economical price has increased. That is the value addition they talk about. But the shelf life of product is increasing and shelf life of humans is decreasing. When you consume product, from 100, we are already at 60, 65, 70 year of maximum age possible now because we are consuming products. But we are supposed to be consuming produce, living thing, which give us life. If we keep consuming products, we will become almost like dead. So we have to eat food in the mode of goodness, as Krishna defines in Bhagavad Gita, I think, chapter 17.8. Yeah. Food in the mode of goodness, in the passion and ignorance. And it's clearly given what we should eat, what we should not eat. And now if you will analyze your plate, mostly arrangement is to eat food in the mode of passion and ignorance. So we see diseases, so we see a lot of health challenges today on the earth. But if we try to eat the way Krishna wants, then it's not possible that we will have diseases. Prabhupada says, oh yes, vegetables, fruits, very innocent, little milk, that's all. Even if you don't eat these food grains, that is preferred. Vegetables and fruits and milk, that is sufficient nutritious. There is no question of disease. But for our tongue, taste, we eat so many cooked food. But if we eat vegetables, boiled vegetables and fruits and milk, it is sufficient. Ekadashi, then Prabhupada, yesterday was Ekadashi, laughter, daily Ekadashi. And these peanuts, a few grains, not much. That is also nice. Cashew, peanut, yes. This is from Veda-based Room Conversation, August 22, 1976, Hyderabad. So we have to focus on natural products, food in the mode of goodness to have a healthy life. We are accustomed to eat, go to the restaurant, go to the hotel, go to here, go there, at home and so on. Simply eating, eating, eating. So this is jiva lampata, prostitution of the tongue. Just like a woman prostitute is not satisfied with one man, similarly our tongue is like a prostitute, it does not satisfy with simple food. Room Conversation, August 22, 1976, Hyderabad. So this is very, very important messages for us that unless and until we accept Krishna's system, we are the real loser. We might think that we are doing good for our family, but the real good for our family is that we spend most of the time with them practicing Krishna consciousness, discussing Srimad Bhagavatam, chanting our around more attentively. And this is the goal of our life. This is the goal of our life. So instead of spending huge amount of money to make houses, we should make an understanding that we should buy our small piece of a land. In one acre a person is more than enough. So if you are a family of five, just buy 5 acre land. In America, I understand land is very cheap and they provide all the facilities there. Or somebody can try to visit Vrindavan. We have a small farm developing on 40 acres of land now. We just started a year back, and you get a wonderful we give full training how to do this. All the know-how is given, and if the audience wish, and if you all agree, then we can give a full seminar on this for you to understand in depth, so that all the misconceptions about, oh, we think, oh, it's too difficult to do farming, oh, it's too difficult, I have never done this, but we never did knew anything when we were born. Everything we learned after we took birth, and this is natural to our understanding to serve cows and land. This is as per the instructions of Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. And cow protection and farming are the only sinless occupation. Krishna Prabhupada writes in Bhagavatam, only sinless occupation. So if we focus on these two aspects, then we are ensured a successful, happy, Krishna conscious life. Thank you very much. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So some comments, questions. You are ready for that?
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you for this wonderful talk where actually you give very wonderful understanding that how we are like actually now getting to adapting this artificial thing, the dead matter, especially the food we are eating and that consuming actually deteriorating everybody's health, the consciousness especially. And really I love the part where you touched upon that our real connections, to have a peaceful life, peaceful living and mental quality of our life is through going through the life of self-sufficient, and also that is through Guru Sadhu Shastra, right? We all have free will, but if we are not really connected to this Guru Sadhu Shastra, then it's not gonna be wordful, it's not gonna be correct. And definitely love the elephant, we know the issues in this global, everybody knows these issues till today. Actually it has not permanently resolved, and I doubt it is going to be resolved as you give a quote on Einstein, you cannot solve the problem with the problem that you have created with. So definitely not going to happen. And thank you so much for those wonderful insight. Before the question and answer, Devot can have the question and answer in mind. I will do a minute or two announcement. A second. So Hare Krishna, everyone. So we have every Wednesday, we have our Wednesday Sangha. Today His Grace Visnunama Prabhu is speaking. So next week we will have some devotees speaking, and this Sunday in our center we have His Grace Simeswar Prabhu who will be speaking to us on Bhagavad Gita. And we have a very close homely program, weekly Bhakti Vrikshas. If anybody would like to be interested in your locations, we have multiple Bhakti Vrikshas in Paramas area, Parsapani area, different areas. Please connect with us. It's really the best program you can join, where you can slowly understand Krishna consciousness, really connect. Really, this will grow your Krishna consciousness very deeply in a fun and associating way. So please do that if somebody is interested in. And also we have Bhagavad Gita reading from Monday to Friday. Now it's a 15-minute Bhagavad Gita reading. This is also an opportunity to read all the Sanskrit verses and translation. It's Monday to Friday, 2 p.m., 12 p.m. You can join the same Zoom link that we are doing. And every single day, please do not miss that. Anytime you have this time from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., want us to do some 1 round, 2 round, how many rounds you can do, please join the sessions. It's really wonderful. We can join and chant together every day in morning, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. And also you can visit our calendar, all those things. So thank you again for this. So any questions? I think Ashish Pachuri Prabhu has a question. Please kindly.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
So in your slide, I think it's in slide number 4 or probably 3, it says we should give up all our tiny efforts to defy the arrangement of Krishna. Instead, whatever arrangements he proposes, we should accept. So my question is, what is that he's proposing to us? As a layman, I'm very new to Krishna consciousness, so would like your thoughts. What is that Krishna proposing to us?
I'm sorry, but because of my unstable internet, I couldn't hear your question.
Sure. Can you hear me now, Prabhuji? Can you hear me now, Prabhuji?
I think Prabhuji's
Okay.
getting involved. Give a few seconds.
Prabhuji, can you hear us now?
No, I think Prabhuji got disconnected. He's going to join. Give a few minutes. Asi Prabhu, sorry about that.
No problem, Prabhuji.
He's joining.
He's
I
there now?
would need a repeat of question. I'm sorry, my
Sure,
internet
sure,
was.
Prabhuji. Sure. In your slide number 4 or 5, probably, it says we should give up all our tiny efforts to defy the arrangement of Krishna.
Yes.
Instead,
This is from Brahma's
yeah,
case.
yeah. Instead, whatever arrangement he proposes, we should accept.
Yes.
So my question is, what is that he proposing? I'm new to Krishna consciousness, so would like some thoughts around that.
Yeah, very good question. Thank you for your very concentrated hearing of the class. And so Krishna's system is very simple. What Krishna proposes is we have to live our life. Krishna himself depicted the lifestyle, how they were living, Krishna and Balram. Krishna was embodiment of cow protection and Balram was farm acharya. So if we analyze, all we need is food to sustain. All other things are just want and desires. So because we did a mistake and we had this desire to enjoy independent of Krishna, we got this human body and we are here in this material world, which is called as a prison house, and trying to reform our that wrong decision. So all Krishna wants is that, and tiny effort, he means that whatever we are doing, we think we are big now, we have landed on the space, we are launching satellites, we have invented so many wonderful things, but this is all very tiny in comparison to what Krishna is providing to us. So however we may be great, glorifying our achievements of the current world, but it is all tiny in comparison to what Krishna has arranged. This material world is just 1/4 of the total creation, and we are just among one of the unlimited universes created by the Lord. So, like even Brahma was perplexed, that, oh, I'm the creator. But he said, no, you are small Brahma, 4-face Brahma. There are 10 face, 20, 100 face, 1,000 face, million face, 10 million face, 100 million face, billion face. Also, varieties of Brahmas exist. So, even the Brahma, who is so much high on the level of intelligence, cannot understand the supremacy of Krishna. So what to talk about us? So that is about the tiny effort. He's trying to us to that don't try to do anything, you won't achieve anything. And what is Krishna proposing is to live the way he lived, serving land and cows. So if we serve land and cows, then we get all the requirements of our life to be having a healthy life. Because today we earn money as we are being conditioned, or the paradigm is given to us, we earn money, but that money gives us food which is growing out of chemicals, milk which is coming from cows which are abused. So, we are wasting our most precious time to procure things which doesn't even ensure anything to us. For example, you go to buy a car, for example, a Mercedes car, and you pay the price and you take Mercedes and it's not working. How will you feel about it? You will throw it on his face. Similarly, we are going to buy vegetables, fruits, flowers, milk to get health for us. But are we getting the health? The answer is clear no. But then we are not throwing it back. We have accepted it. So we are rejecting Krishna's proposal. We are rejecting Krishna's proposal to live this God-centered life which he has designed for us. For example, my son, I have all the arrangement for him, but he doesn't accept that. He says, "No, no, I will study, I will do this, I will do that, and I will make my own arrangement." This is how we are all conditioned. अपने पैर पे खड़ा होना, I want to stand on my own foot, this, that, this, that. So
That's
Krishna is telling,
exactly, yeah.
Krishna, you follow my instruction. Krishna is a loving father. You follow my instruction and live the way I'm telling, and I'm giving you everything. Like a crorepati is telling his son that I'm giving you my entire property belongs to you, but only condition is you surrender to me. It's given, but that is not that proposal of the father is not accepted by us as his son, and so the struggles are there. So this is that proposal that come to me, live the way I am living. I was living. We were opulent. Everything was good. We were wearing gold, pearls, necklaces. This is not fairy tale. Shastra is all relevant truths for us to understand how to become happy. They are not some fake stories that Nanda Maharaj was a big king, He was maintaining Kamsa. He was giving as a tax butter, milk, and fruits, vegetables. Otherwise, what would Kamsa eat? So everything, so I thought everything in the city comes from villages. So the root cause of land. Just imagine if land doesn't give anything, we cannot have any factory running on the planet, not even one. So this is what is Krishna's proposal, that don't get attached to Ugra Karma, get attached to produce, not products. So Prabhupada said, produce what you need and consume what you produce. So if you get a piece of land, if you get 3 varieties of vegetables, just eat those 3 varieties and be happy. Because if you want to eat 50 varieties of vegetables, then you have to work hard, spend your valuable time in making that money, and then you get a vegetable which is grown by some person who's growing it for money. It is coming from chemical, so you don't get even health. So it doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense for us. But the conditioning is like that monkey paradigm. We are fearing that if I will do that, everything will be lost. I will be nowhere. Nobody is doing this. I will also not. That is the conditioning. So that monkey paradigm is not allowing us to come out of this. That is the challenge we are in. So we need this wonderful association of devotees. So we are fortunate that by the association of these devotees, Ram, Tulsi Prabhu, and all other organizers, ISKCON of Bergen is arranging this program where we are getting an opportunity to understand at least the real facts, what Krishna wants to tell us. And then now it's your conscious decision. If you decide that I want to give quality life to my family, I want to become Krishna conscious, I want to live my life the way Guru Sadhu Shastra wants, nobody is stopping you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.